Hey guys, TriggerMeister here. Just about almost 10 years ago, my daughter was here showing off the powder dispenser that I had made. It was crudely constructed out of a PVC end cap and a 4x4 wooden block, and along with like a little base. So here is my model that I have today, and I'm going to be focusing strictly on the powder dispenser and not necessarily on the scale that I have rigged up here that actually drives the powder dispenser. Because you can simply substitute my digital scale with, of course, a RCBS scale or some other powder scale, and then just use the buttons similar to what I had back then, which I had a fast button and a slow button. So let's go through this. So first off, here is a cut off 1 pound Hodgson powder container, or Winchester. Uses the exact same container. I just cut it in half, and then the threaded part is down here. We'll take a look inside of here. There's already some powder in there. And then I have this 3D printed part here that accepts the brass tube that goes inside of it. And then underneath it, you can see I have that, there you go. That's the pager vibrator motor. It's relatively small. I'll see if I can find a link to it, but I think I took that out of a Motorola pager or a cell phone, probably an old Nextel phone. And then I have standoffs that are printed here, and then I have a rubber washer. And basically what happens is when the vibrator, quote unquote, vibrates, then it shakes the hopper, and then the powder gets dispensed through the brass tube into the dispenser. And then I have a base, and the base you can scale in your slicer. So if you want it taller, you could, expand it. If you want it shorter, you can contract it. If you want to make multiples of them and kind of screw them all together, you can do that too. But anyway, that's the principle of it. Basically a hopper, a funnel, a vibratory motor that connects to the funnel, and then of course the tube that then drops the powder into the pan. And the top part is loose, and the bottom is of course stationary. So I'll show you how this works. Again, I'm not going to post anything about the I'm not going to post anything about the scale itself because it's kind of rigged together. So anyway, so what we're going to do is I'm going to turn it on, and it should measure out by default, I think, 10 grain. And you can see that, there you go. It you can see the vibratory motor there running. Here, we'll dump this back in, and we'll give it another go. I found one of the challenges of building my own scale was really to keep it zeroed out. So that, there you go. All right. So yeah. Anyway, I'll post the files for the hopper, for the whatever the hopper funnel we'll call it. Also the standoff part, and then the resizable spacer on either Cults 3D or maybe Cults 3D and Thingiverse if anybody wants to use it. If you want to make it work without, of course, utilizing a home-built powder scale, all you have to do is, this is the wire that goes to the motor. Just hook it up to a 1.5 volt battery. If you have two switches, just hook both of them up to the 1.5 volt battery and then put like a resistor on one of the buttons so you have a fast and a low speed. That's all I did almost 10 years ago, and it worked great for a long time until I created, of course, this powder scale. And as you can see, really the tough part about the powder scale is it just does not hold the zero very well. So I tried a lot of things and it just doesn't do it very well, so you keep having to tar it. So all right, hope you guys have a good one. See you at the range.